I have made a note about the fell pact you've made with your llama.
It's time for the recap.
What did we do? We went to see the necromancer so that Aaron soon could talk to Beckbar because he thought Beckbar might know something about this artifact of the Azer. So we used the box of calico to get to the city where we found it was rebuilt. Fought a bear shark. I don't know what the animal was actually supposed to be called, but it looked like a bear shark. And then after we beat that, we got sent to Sigil, and that's where we actually talked to Jim, the necromancer. Was that his name?
Yep. It was named by Moonflower.
Yep.
We also saw that there were, for some reason, soldiers of the Mole Last protecting these towers, which surprised me to be. And they didn't seem to know that the king was gone and there was now some council. So we left them behind to do whatever it was they were doing. We fought a Gorgon, an undead Gorgon, outside the tower of Jim the Necromancer.
Well, we found it. I don't know. We didn't fight it.
Right, that's right. We
played fetch.
Right.
I really wanted to fight it, though.
Right.
Yeah.
We got to talk to Beckbar, who is, as it turns out, having a fabulous time in the Hells, which was a little disappointing to all of us. So I threw a javelin at him and stabbed him in the leg, just to make sure it's not all parties and good times for him. Turns out that we then after we talked to the necromancer, we went to meet Tivit in the Dark Mountain, the gnome. So we teleported there. Tivit, although we were directed to him by the former King Paris, really didn't know much about anything that we were interested in. So he only directed us to somebody else, to the bartender. We wound up going to, I forget what the name of the city was, but we wound up going to meet this bartender who seems to know more than he's sharing with us, but did say that that we needed to get more of this Big Beast powder and use it to go fight the old lady, who apparently is in the Shadowfell and is her own phylactery. I was a little unclear on what her phylactery was, but fighting her in the Shadowfell should be sufficient to destroy her phylactery.
Yeah, my understanding of the phylactery was basically just where they resided, like where their actual, for lack of a better word, home was.
I mean, traditionally a phylactery is a gem, or it's some special receptacle.
Okay.
Using kind of hold, it's a little bit like mummies use those canopic jars to hold their organs, except that the phylactery is like a jewel that holds their essence in place so that it doesn't drift away into the afterlife. So to actually kill a lich, you have to destroy this phylactery so that it's both dead and its soul can wander off.
Okay. So that's where the confusion was. Yeah, so the phylactery in this case is basically her home of operation, probably some sort of room where she resides in that protects her. And killing her there and destroying that room will essentially destroy her.
Phylactery, but instead of an item or a house, if you will.
Yeah.
I mean, really a phylactery is that little box that Jewish men sometimes wear on their heads. It has like bits of like scripture in it.
All right. So yeah, you guys are still with the bartender. If there's any more questions you want to ask him before you depart.
Yeah, I'll ask him how he got his job.
That's what you want to know, Rothgar. I had to work my way up through the system, you know. Took me some time.
Which system?
A very important system. An intricate system.
Yeah.
You might have a book about that. You probably should study up.
I'm going to work on that.
Well, sounds like you're real interested in what I'm talking about here. So he reaches into his pocket and puts in front of you what looks to be like a gumball. It's got multiple colors. He says, you know, you might know this guy, you know, he's a traveler type. I think he goes by the name of Steve. Next time he pulls that bag out, you know, when you know, you reach in there to get something, you drop that little, my little thing here in his bag for me. I'd appreciate that.
What's it gonna do?
That's going to help me out. It's going to help you out.
Help me out. Interesting.
Yeah. You're going to do a solid for me. You know what I'm saying?
All righty, I'll grab it.
Okay.
Which traveler is that?
Steve. We know Steve.
You know, the one with the bronze, the guy that's wearing the pirate hat over here. He's gotten awfully quiet.
Contemplating his new life, I think.
And also, you can probably do me a couple favors too. You know, when you before our brain sucker over here takes their brains out, you might drop some of that powder on a couple, you know, maybe the old lady, a couple of your foes. That would have really helped me out too.
How would that help you out exactly?
Oh, well, you see, that sort of marks their souls, so, you know, I can keep my eyes out for them. Keeps me in business, keeps things moving.
I will be sure to keep it in mind.
Not a problem. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Is there anything else you care to share?
No, I think I've given you enough information. Nothing off the top of my head right now.
And I guess we just head off and kill the Lich Queen. Nothing to it.
Yeah, not a problem. You should be able to handle that real quick, like.
That's what we do.
Yeah. All right.
Are
So
Sarah and Aaron still with us?
yeah,
So where do we head from here? Do we go directly to the Shadowfell? What do we want to do?
you probably want to go back to your keep, you know, make sure things are on the up and up, kind of regroup. I don't know. I don't want to speak for the group, tell you what to do, but well, sounds like a plan, you know. You probably want to talk to Rothgar first. He's the brains of this operation.
Definitely. We need to make sure that those walls are staying at their good height. Definitely.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you something about that, Sully, about those walls. That keep are only 3 feet tall, you know? You're obviously not 3 feet tall.
Yeah, unfortunately, dwarves are idiots. Entirely possible we won't get that problem cleared up before they put the ceilings on. On the plus side, I'm hopeful that maintenance is correlated to the height of each floor.
Yeah, less brick.
There'll be more crawling, but it'll be cheaper.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, good luck to you.
All righty.
So I take the big beast powder from him. Does he stop me?
No, he's giving it to you.
Okay.
He wants you to use it.
I was avoiding taking it because I was thinking at some point he was going to demand money, but good news.
No. His line of work, he doesn't need money. All right, so it sort of lights up on the you exit the same way you came in as you're walking down the hallway, and the door opens, and you walk out, and the person who was there, as Moonflower vanishes again. The player PCs are dropping like flies. We haven't even started. And he
Just wait until we have to get somewhere and we don't have our little box of calico with us anymore.
so the bodyguard removes the doorman removes the velvet rope, and you guys walk through. And as you just keep walking, and as you walk, you sort of the scenery suddenly changes, and you are now back near the keep.
Well, that's convenient. I thought we were going to have to go back to Calico and fight something.
No. You see in the distance the airship is coming. And Aaron soon says, the plane.
Everything's coming up Sully today. The airship arrives right as we magically reappear here.
So as the airship is coming in, you can see that it's got a huge block of ice attached to it. It's kind of teetering. It's got scorch marks on it. It takes, I wouldn't say a hard landing, but not a graceful landing. The doors open, and a couple individuals come out kind of in rags. You haven't seen them. And then a couple of the other individuals, they look to be human, are pulling on this thing, and they pull a llama out. And they bring the llama down the walkway. All right, and then you see another individual come out, and it's a female, and they're bald, and they have tattoos all over their head. They're wearing like this long cloak.
A human female?
I believe it was half elf.
Do we know this person?
Yeah, you've seen them before. And you see Jacques, he comes over to you, Sully, and he's looking at this group coming out, and he says, oh, I see, yes, the llama, the traditional mount of the Azure. Very nice.
Did someone order a llama?
Apparently, the airship picked one up. They were probably riding it into battle or something. And there's our monk.
Being fucking sneaky.
Just trading you headphones and everything.
I just figured you were trying to watch something.
So your character has just gotten off the airship with the llama and the refugees that you have managed to save from Korranberg.
Alrighty.
I'm going to ask Aaron, how do your people not set llamas on fire when you ride them?
He goes to speak, and Jacques cuts him off. Oh, you see, Sully, they are fire retardant. Don't you know this? It's obvious.
This is like some weird divine providence. He just got that book and everything.
I know it. It's like in Fuego.
So, what was the monk's name again? Kalen.
Kalen, yeah.
Indeed.
So, did you finish your mission?
Yeah. And my mission is taking me right back here.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Rather.
Was it, I've heard llamas are very, they stink. Was it a very smelly ride in the airship?
Yes, absolutely.
Of course.
So where are we on fixing those walls?
Sally, I believe they have at least moved a quarter of an inch, so they should be fine. I will. I was on a detail. I was in New Tanchow City. I happened to upon this, and he pulls out a crown. It's like a golden crown. Looks like it would fit a halfling. Yeah, I picked this up for you. Maybe you can sell it or something. For paying the workers and such.
Wait, I have to pay the workers?
I mean, eventually. They only work so long out of the kindness of their heart.
We're
What-
dwarves. We don't have kindness in our hearts.
What kind of a settlement with Labyrinth did I get here that I got to pay to build my own keep?
Apparently the negotiations sort of broke down when Minotaurs stormed the city.
So,
So
I got to pay. Basically, somebody started building me a keep at my own expense.
Oh, you got the land for free, Prime real estate.
You can just tell them to take it easy because I'm never paying them.
It sounds like that could be a problem, but
Can I appraise
I'm sure-
this crown?
yeah.
I don't know what I would if there was a role for that or not, but
Was that intelligence?
maybe.
Investigate according to the player's handbook.
Okay. Friggin' players in.
Investigation. All right. 4.
That's super valuable.
Looks real nice. We could probably get a lot of money for that.
So have we heard any more from Dustin? He has vanished.
No.
Okay. So you guys are at the keep with the that they are working on.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's back.
Maybe.
For the moment,
Good.
they're working on it.
So you just have to decide where to go from here.
Well, it seems to me like we should rest up and then consider going to the Shadowfell.
Do we need rest?
I mean, if we want to go to the Shadowfell, I need to, or unless we go through Calico, I guess. But I'd like to get some spell slots back that I spent.
Oh, because I'm sitting pretty right now. I mean, obviously, I'm Hrothgar the Fabulous.
I cannot dispute that.
I can wander around though. I can take the data, break the news to the workers that they're never getting paid. but they are doing this for the pure reputational value of having built the best keep ever.
Now, what you do, though, is you don't tell them that and just say, no, we'll pay you. And just draw it out as long as possible. Get as much as you can.
I feel like they're never. No, we can't hear you. We can see the text. That's it. I feel like they're never really going to fix the height of the walls anyway, so might as well leave it at this stage before it just fills up with monsters.
So are you going to tell them that you're not going to pay them anymore?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go grab Shock and make him tell him. I'm just gonna follow him around.
You want me to what? No, tell you because they're not getting paid?
Yes. Well, unless Labyrinth rises from the dead and decides to pay him.
Well, maybe we should go to Korranberg, and see if they have any valuables or something.
Korranberg, I mean, I guess they should have valuables. That doesn't make them our valuables.
Just a thought, you never know.
Maybe we can go see if we can find what the dragon was trying to dig up.
Yes.
So I'd be down for that if anybody wants to go to Korranberg and try to find the dragon's treasure. That'd be right up my alley.
I do hear they have the best stuff.
So that's what I would vote for. We can deal with the Lich Queen tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. Hey, monkey woman, you wanna come?
I can indeed tag along.
Unfortunately, our dwarf friend won't fly, so we can't use the airship.
Couldn't you hang him below by a rope or something?
Still have to
I will
stay
hear
low.
that. Here. Look at Rothgar. Does that work for you, Rothgar? Just tie you to a rope?
Nope, gotta stay low. I gotta be able to touch the ground.
We need even faster ways to the box of calico to get there.
Yes. It's far superior mode of travel.
As
It
long as
only,
something-
it only requires us to bring along a character whose player is not with it. Where's Steve? Is he around?
No. At this time, you can see like a mist rolling in. It doesn't reach the shore. It just kind of stops. You guys go. It just kind of stops about 20 feet from the cliff, and everybody kind of looks over because it just kind of appeared out of nowhere. And you see a single rowboat coming towards the shore.
Who's in it?
You can see there's 2 people in it.
Would you pull out your magic snow globe eyepiece?
Yeah, sure. I'll look at them through the spyglass.
Okay. Yeah, you pull out the spyglass. And in the area you're at, it starts to snow. So if you're right near Sully, it's snowing on you right now. And he looks and you see a skeleton rowing, and another individual in like a black cloak. He is kind of short with his back too.
That sound familiar to anybody?
Not really.
If you had red eyes, I would assume it was you, Rothgar.
So they reach the shore and they pull the little rowboat up. Yeah, they're on the shore right now, and it doesn't look familiar. Theria just detects undead, and she is ready to attack. The cloaked figure attempts to climb up the sheer cliff and slips and falls like 3 or 4 times, and then grabs onto the back of the skeleton, and the skeleton is making his way up the sheer cliff with him attached.
Wherever they are, they can't climb very well.
And as they get to the very top and they get over the side, let's see, and I get to use one of my, well, no, it doesn't work. One of my poor drawings here.
Oh, I can't wait.
And you see this individual as he stands up. Okay, you see this guy. He is looking at you, and he's like, "Dyson Fatten, started Darwin. I am looking for Sally Malloy.
And who would you be then?
I am a representative of the Lich Queen."
Well, I'm representative of Sully Malloy. So,
We are here to negotiate.
negotiate what exactly?
Well, of course. We are here to negotiate I am here to negotiate on behalf of the Lich Queen. She brings you greetings.
I mean, if she would like to surrender, okay, let's start negotiating her surrender now.
I am not. This is not a surrender. She would like you to go to the 9th layer of hell.
I would like her to go to the 9th layer of hell, so we got that in common.
I believe that was a joke, and I am not going to laugh.
Not even.
She would like you go to the 9th layer. We have a common enemy. It is Asmodeus.
I'm pretty sure Asmodeus is maybe Rothgar's patron. He was at least a one-time ally, so I don't know that.
I feel unfortunate for him. It's probably what stunted his growth.
I mean, Asmodeus has been nothing but helpful for us.
But go on. You'd like us to go to the Night Vale of Hell and do what?
Entrap and Modius, so Lavistis can take charge. The Lich Queen says that you can have all that you can see from your keep, even though your walls are only 3 feet tall. She will not bother you when she takes over the rest of this world. What say you, Sally Malloy?
You haven't actually provided me with much of a reason to go to hell and overthrow our ally, to put her ally in charge.
As Modius is keeping all of your kin, significant others there.
The eye here tells that the Lich Queen is keeping some of my kin.
Those are lies. Confounded lies.
I mean, the way I see it, we take care of the Lich Queen. If she doesn't have his kin, we'll go to the ninth layer and then take care of that too.
I do not believe this is a good idea.
Nobody asked you.
Why would the Lich Queen even call on us to do this? Doesn't she have our own people for this sort of thing?
You
Plainly
can
competent.
handle this type of situation. And besides, Kale and Neith are occupied.
Weren't they working for Asmodeus too, though?
Damned idiots.
Yeah, double agents.
I kind of don't believe they were double agents. I don't think they're smart enough to pull that off.
No, they've just been hoodwinked.
Whatever that means. So what should I tell the Lich Queen?
That we'll take it under advisement and think it over. But she should expect to hear back from us in the next couple of days on that.
Yeah, tell her to feel free to hold her breath.
Yeah, she does not require air.
That's a shame.
Very well. I will depart.
I mean, Daria, if you want to kill the skeleton at least.
Yeah, I was about to whisper. I mean, are we sure we don't want to take this guy out? Because, like, normally I don't kill somebody just for the fuck of it, but this guy seems like he probably should be.
I just know that Daria has been itching to kill an undead for a while.
Okay.
And it would be funny to watch him have to row his own rowboat.
And climb down a fucking cliff.
It doesn't take much for Theria to pull the bow back and just blow this skeleton away into like 1,000 pieces. So how am I supposed to get down now?
Start climbing.
You don't happen to have any rope?
I don't know what a rope is.
Well, we must have some rope around here before we have to go and pay for some.
Will 10 feet suffice?
Oh, you idiot. It's at least 100.
I'll go and try to find 100 feet of rope.
He waits rather impatiently.
And then give it to him.
Okay.
And then wait till he's like 25 feet down before cutting the rope.
Okay, so he starts to climb down. It's not very graceful.
And then when he's like 25 feet down, I'll yell, "Oh no, look out!" And then
You just hear him yelling as he plummets to the bottom.
Anybody get any of that?
So he is at the bottom.
Is he alive?
He's moving around a little bit.
Yeah. I think that bastard survived it.
The internet is acting up. I believe it.
Switching computers.
And internet providers. Okay, so what is the plan now? Korranberg?
Yep.
Or okay. I mean, you go there or one of the attack cities, or I mean, pretty much.
Korranberg feels like this is metagaming, but Korranberg feels a little bit more like a side quest. So since the other two are here, and, one of us keeps bouncing in and out.
I gotta Google that. Metagaming. What is this? What is this term? No, that's fun.
It's sad
Okay.
we just dig around at the fort for a while, but we'll see what else comes up. See what other drawings he's got. Gonna need to augment that other one. Skeleton's dead now.
I want to tell Jacques that if the dwarves are willing to work for a book full of tentacle porn, I've got that.
Hey, that is prime material. That's not just something to be trifled and bargained with. It gets lonely when you're outside the astral plane.
I can give him like each page to tear it out of the book.
Yes, Jacques leaves and he comes back and says, I told them about your offer. They countered. They said the book would work. They would also like another patch of this sex grass and a couple kegs of ale.
Well, you got the sex grass, so I'd have to get that from Moonflower. Stuff doesn't grow on trees.
I think Moonflower planted some there too.
Sex trees, the better.
What trees?
The groping sex trees.
Oh,
The pervert tree.
Get the pervert tree away from me.
if I recall, the pervert tree had a for Sully. The grass.
All right, so you guys are going to go to Korranberg. You just have to figure out how you're going to get there.
I think we're going to use the box. You go to Calico and then fight something. Bam, out to Korranberg.
Okay. All right, so Aaron's, let's see. That's right, you have 2 boxes now. You don't need Aaron Soon's box. Aaron Soon and Theria are going to go to New Tanchow City to investigate what's happened there. So that leaves the rest of you splitting the party. Okay, so you go. This is the box that Tivit had, right?
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah,
from him.
yeah, you got his box. Okay, so you open the box. The 4 of you disappear. You reappear in the arena. It is full.
Like they know.
Cheers. Because they know we are awesome.
Let's see. In the arena to face you, a large green creature with fangs and long claws. You would know this as a troll.
Alrighty. Shall we?
So let's start with initiative.
Sure.
Yeah, it's helpful if you have dice. Yeah.
Is that a natural 20?
Oh,
Yep.
shit. I got a
Uh-oh.
natural 22.
Whoa.
Total
I have 20.
29.
And I rolled a natural 20.
Can you guys hear me now?
I got a 20.
It's a good way to
All
start the night. I'll not get another one.
Okay, so, Kaylin, was that natural 22?
No. It was 16 I applied for.
That's fine. So Sully and Rothgar both got natural 20s. You decide who goes first.
How far away is the troll?
20 feet away.
Yeah, then just let me go first because you're going to run up right next to him.
Are you going to hit it with like an AoE or something?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. So I am going to cast Vitriolic Sphere on the troll. He has to make a DC 19 dex save.
Negative.
I'm casting it at 5th level, by the way.
Okay.
That's 32 points of acid damage. And I'll take 5 more next round.
Alrighty. He burns with the acid. It's now Rothgar.
I swing real fucking hard. 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
12 damage. Way more to hit. 10 damage. Even higher than before to hit. For 14 damage.
Okay, was that with the axe?
Yeah.
Okay. It's his attack. And he will go to claw you. And a 16 doesn't cut it.
Nope.
And a 15, he tries to bite you, and he fails miserably.
Indeed he does.
Kaylin, you're up.
I'm going to launch a radiant fireball type thing at it.
Okay.
And most likely miss.
Its armor class is really low. It's 15.
I rolled a 13.
Almost.
Almost.
All right. Moonflower. He was mesmerized by the radiant fireball.
I think he froze up again.
We will go back to the top of the lineup. Sully,
You're
you're on
muted.
mute.
The troll takes another 13 acid damage.
Oh, okay.
How is it looking?
Pretty rough.
Okay. Then I am going to cast Chill Touch on the troll.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
It takes 21 necrotic damage, and it can't recover hit points this round.
Okay. It is just barely hanging on. Seems like that would have brought it down. Are you with us, Moonflower?
I sure hope so. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Finally. Maybe I have a quick break. Moonflower raises his hand, and he also catches. He's gonna do mind play.
Okay.
That's an intelligence saving throw. 16 to beat.
Yeah. With an 8 and a -2, 6, that's not going to do it.
Total is 18 damage.
Yeah. He grabs it. He grasps its head and falls to the ground. And he starts bleeding everywhere out of his eyes and ears and mouth.
You gotta hit this thing with some fire. Make sure it didn't come back.
It's not a white walker.
No, but it is a troll.
That is true.
Or maybe they don't want us to kill it outright. Maybe it's just a good throwaway monster they could just keep throwing at people. It dies, it just comes back.
I was going to yell out, is the mayor there?
Yeah.
that good enough? Can we go on? Can we move on now? Or do you want us to actually destroy this thing?
The mayor comes out and he says, "People, do you want more?"
That's not what we asked.
And they all cheer. He's like, "Apparently they want more." And at the end of the arena, another troll has stepped out. This one is red.
Uh-oh. I don't know what the red one's do. So Theria is there. Theria can shoot the down troll with her fire bow.
No, they're not there.
Oh, that's right. Theria went off on her own.
She's there in spirit, though, and you are inspired. Rothgar, you're up.
Alrighty. Well, I'm just gonna leave the guy that's down here on the ground.
Okay.
Do with him as he will. I'm gonna go attack the red one.
All right.
3 attacks. First one is a 29 to hit.
Yep.
16 damage. Then we have a 24 to hit for 18 damage. And then we have 22 to hit for 17 damage.
You lay into him 3 solid hits.
That'll be it.
He looks at you, and you can see like drool coming off his mouth, and he has a huge jaw, a lot bigger than the other trolls, and it just sort of opens really wide. He goes to take a bite. 22?
Yeah, that'll hit. I don't want to waste a shield on it.
Take 7 piercing damage. Give me a con save.
20.
Okay. All right. Is Kaylin not available currently?
Crying baby.
Uh-oh.
She would choose tonight to do that.
That's okay. Moonflower.
It's a perfectly good troll brain. It might regenerate in your stomach. You might never have to eat again.
Wouldn't that be something?
Can Moonflower make a move to start extracting the brain from the troll?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just kind of
Yeah.
like off to the side.
Yep.
He wanted to work, but troll brain will have to do.
Give me what's performance based off of?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah, give me a charisma roll.
That should be that's a 14.
Yeah, as you pull this troll over to near where the patrons are, they're looking at you and they're like, "Oh man, look at it." He's like, "Look at this guy go to work. Yeah, take that brain out. Yeah." Some good stuff.
Get in there nice and deep like.
Sully, you're up.
I'm going to try to chill touch the red troll.
All right.
But I roll a natural 1.
Okay.
I swear if you fucking hit me.
73.
Oh yeah,
That's something.
that's something. That's something. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and roll a d6.
You actually can hit me.
5.
All right, re-roll your attack.
27.
Okay. Yeah, you're way off. That hits Moonflower. Roll damage.
Great.
Just 8 points of damage.
Okay. As the spectral, isn't it spectral hand?
Chill touch. But it is a skeletal hand.
Skeletal, yeah. So Moonflower, you're struck with the skeletal hand from Sully. Take 8 necrotic damage.
Stood up too fast.
I'm still chowing down.
Sorry about that, monster.
he just like Moonflower just turns his head and looks at you, and there's like brain, like viscera, just like dripping from his tentacles, and then turns back to his feast.
Yeah, the crowd is not happy. This little section over here watching Moonflower's not happy with you, Sully. They're like, get your own damn brain, buddy. Rothgar, you're up.
I'll keep going.
All right.
That's a 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
12 damage. Still alive.
Yep.
28 to hit.
Yeah.
13 damage. Well, that one might not hit. That is a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Bastard.
So again, it's taken some damage, been hit. It turns again with this large, drooling, oversized jaw. 19 does not hit, but a 26 I think does.
Yeah.
Look at that. 4 piercing damage plus a con save.
Alrighty. Come on.
Going for the record for the most con saves in one campaign.
19.
Okay. The DC is 20.
Oh, okay. I mean, can I tell what's going on here?
Not at the moment, no.
Is it like, it's not like a poison thing?
No.
All right, I'll use an Indomitable. See if I can save this. Fuck, nope.
Okay. All right, so Moonflower, you're chomping the brains of this troll, and then you hear somebody in the crowd say, "Watch out, man!" And the troll swings at you and misses.
The one he's eaten?
Yep. Caitlin has been distracted by the disgusting display of brains being eaten. Moonflower, you're up. Oh. Go ahead, Moonflower.
How much? So this thing is still alive despite.
Yeah, it's still alive,
brains
even though you're
gone?
chomping its brain. Yeah.
Is it considered unconscious?
No, I wouldn't say so.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for extract brain.
Okay.
Oh, it has to be incapacitated for this.
You can still do that. I mean, you've already started on it.
It's just an attack.
Okay.
16.
Yeah. You extract his whole brain now.
All right, then he's dead.
Give me another charisma roll.
13.
Okay. Yeah. The crowd, your little cheering section is not displeased by what you're doing here. They're enjoying it. All right, Kaylin, you're up. Moonflower is extracting the brain of one of the trolls, but it did take a swipe at him. And there is a red troll that Rothgar is fighting.
Well, I will let you continue eating, and I guess I will attack the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just run up to it with my staff then.
Okay.
Get more chances to miss that way, so. A natural 1.
Okay.
And a 25.
Okay, 25 certainly hits.
For 14 bludgeoning.
Okay, give me a percentage roll for the one. What'd you roll?
85.
An 85.
85, all right. Yeah. Good.
I rolled a bunch of natural 20s to start.
I know.
You hit yourself in the head.
Yep.
You take 1d4 damage.
My dice have been cursed for about 2 years now. It doesn't matter if I buy new ones.
You take 3 damage as you did strike yourself in the head, but then you turned and nailed the troll.
It's good. At least 1 hit.
It's been a little bit since you used the staff, I guess.
I'm not allowed to use that to leave the refugees.
Did you do it again?
It's really
Okay.
close. 15 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
A 30 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that's
Or-
definitely a hit.
15 bludgeoning.
Okay, yeah,
Alrighty.
it's barely standing at this point as it's staggered. Sully, you're up.
I will try this again. Going after the red one. 23.
Yep.
15 necrotic damage.
Yep.
And it can't recover hit points.
Yeah, it falls to the ground. Appears to be dead.
Hopefully that chill touch actually works. It's the regeneration.
The green one swipes at you again, Moonflower, and misses.
I go after it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and take
Even
its head
with the
off.
Brain extractor.
Yeah, even with the brain gone.
I'm gonna take the head off for you. Oh yeah. 24 to hit for 19 damage. Just trying to cleave that head off.
Yeah, you cut it clean off.
There you go. Take it with you. The body will probably just grow another head, maybe two.
The mayor has stepped out.
Thank
The
you,
crowd
Ron.
is enjoying this display. Do we want more, people? Do we want more?
God damn it. Alas, we must go.
But will you return?
Yeah, it's pretty much inevitable.
Maybe even next week.
Next week for us, which is like, who knows how long for you guys.
Sorry, how many more colors of trolls do you have?
We have many. What
The trolls
do you
of
wish
many
to
colors.
go into our fair city, or where do you, or just wish to leave?
I wish to leave to go to Korranberg.
Korranberg it is. He just moves his hands, and as you guys vanish, you hear somebody yell, "I love you, Moonflower!"
I
alright.
blow them a bloody kiss.
I didn't even know you had lips.
What'd you say, Sally?
I didn't even know you had lips.
So
Well, you know, it's a
Or just
metaphorical
like-
kiss. It's just kind of like I just kind of like pick up my tentacles and like brush them off in their direction.
I'm imagining one of those like party blows with like the tassels on it. It's like,
As he mind blasts his fan to death.
Why not?
So as you guys disappear, you reappear in Korranberg. It is hard to recognize the city because of the damage. You would guess that this may be the center of town, but it's just, rubble and buildings destroyed and various bodies strewn about. Some have been burned, charred. Some are just frozen solid.
Still,
The state of the buildings. Are the buildings like rubble? Are they like? Does it look like they've been like attacked like by siege weapons? Does it look like the buildings are just untouched? And there's
No,
just
the
bodies in the streets?
No, the buildings have definitely been damaged. Partially from the roof collapsing, pieces of it collapsing in, and some sort of weapons or whatever were used. Something probably big and lizard-like, probably damaged it.
God damn it, Godzilla.
Oh, is there anybody around?
Alive?
Yeah.
Not that you can, not that you see it at this point.
What were we coming here for?
We were going to investigate whatever. The dragon was pulling something out of the mountain when it attacked. So treasure or something, whatever it had hidden in the mountain.
Korranberg is where the one end of that train was, right?
Right. It's where we both got our armor made.
Right, all the gnomes.
Right.
So this is like below the abyss, yeah? South of the abyss?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps under the mayor's house.
Yeah, let's make our
Is
way
there
to
any
the governor's house.
Or, yeah.
Maybe he survived hiding in the bouncy castle.
Is there any indication from the bodies, whether it's by sight or by smell, or as distinct perception of brains and their different states, how long ago this may have happened? Bodies are.
Make an investigation roll.
Or are people still like frozen solid?
But I want you, what's investigation based on?
Intelligence.
What is yours is charisma, right?
Yeah, but I have a high intelligence as well.
Okay. So you could use either or on this.
I mean, I'm the
Oh my
brains.
God, I rolled I don't know if it's gonna matter because I rolled a natural 1, but
There's just so many brains here that it is just overwhelming your senses, and it's hard to determine how long ago it was, but this is like a buffet waiting to happen.
Moonflower pulls out his book and he starts like flipping through it kind of quickly and like hungrily.
For gnome recipes.
Tie a leash onto him so we can drag him along while we go to the... as he's distracted by his book.
Walk and read. I mean, he's a multitasking individual.
And resist eating the brains. I think we're asking a bit much of him.
I paused briefly to greedily look at the ring on one of the frozen body's fingers.
All right.
Yep.
So you make your way to the mayor's house.
Yep.
It's been sufficiently damaged as well. You make your way through the rubble. You come to like a pit, and you can hear some talking down below.
Down there, how far down does the pit seem to go?
A long way down, like 60, 70 feet.
Are we able to determine who or what is talking?
It sounds like gnomish.
I mean,
Anyone down there know where we can find the mayor?
And then you hear, who's asking?
Sullivan Malloy.
This is his son, Lard. Is it safe to come out?
Seems reasonably safe to me.
yeah, we're up here. It's always safe where we are.
Who are you?
We're the people who killed Beckbar.
But we really killed Beckbar. Like, we understand you killed the old lady,
I did.
but then she came back. Well, to be fair, I guess Beckbar sort of came back.
You got any way of getting me out of here?
How'd you get down there?
I used some passageways, but now they're blocked off.
How many? Is it just you?
Yep.
Can I find a way down there?
If you want to make an investigation roll.
I mean, I'll just levitate down there using boots.
Well, that's
Okay.
I wasn't sure if there was like a way of actually getting down there. Because I'll climb down. I don't care. And I was just going to climb down, grab him, and use my cloak to get back up.
Okay. I mean, however you guys want to do it.
But if you,
The flower is not, nor is he strong, so isn't much of an option.
I can just jump down and levitate down and then grab the gnome and levitate back up.
sure.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you jump down and you startle him.
You want out of this pit or not?
Yeah, I do.
I heard voices down here. Who are you talking to?
Myself.
So it was you talking to yourself.
Yes.
All right.
Don't worry. I don't listen to anything I say.
Where is the mayor?
I don't know. I mean, they headed to the front of the city. I think they were taking. Somebody said something about taking the train to Thrasher's farm to the south, but I don't know. He was making sure people got out.
Well, we need your help anyway. We wanted to see everything that the dragon was interested in. Since you were fighting the dragon, you must have seen where it was going.
Yeah. I was fighting.
Pick him up by the back of his scruff of his neck, levitate back up.
All right.
This fucker's lying through his teeth.
Okay. So yeah, you bring him up. He is, it's obviously a gnome. He's fairly young for a gnome. The most unlikely candidate to have struck the dragon, the old lady, and killed it.
Well, show us where it was. Where it was interested in most.
Okay. It's safe to go out there, though, right?
Nobody's seen the dragon in a while, is my understanding.
But do you know
I
if it's
didn't hear any
gone?
complaints from the people outside.
I thought you said you killed it.
I did.
Then what are you
Yeah.
afraid of?
Well, it seemed really angry the second time I saw it.
Oh,
I didn't know they had 9
Do you
lives.
know
It's not here anymore. You're completely safe. Let's go.
Oh, good. I was a bit concerned. So he leads you out of the mayor's home, kind of down the street to a big pile of rubble.
Thought there might be like a tragic scene where we just see like the deflated bouncy castle under rubble.
a little bit of
Somewhere.
wind makes it flap.
Yeah. Yeah. The somewhere Aaron soon is in a moment of silence.
Weeping inside.
Yep.
Oh, Sully would shed a tear too. That was like the last good sleep he had.
Yeah. Because he's not going to get any once his keep is built, because we sleep on stone, right?
So plus, it's like you've always got to be careful when you wake up. Like you can't just sit up, or else you bang your head right into the ceiling.
So as he leads you to this like big pile of rubble, and there's a passageway that leads in. He says that this is a lot of the roof when it collapsed had, we think, were the items she was looking for. They landed here.
Do you know what she was looking for?
No.
What was this building?
This was one of the shops in town.
Did it specialize in anything?
I think this was the Abyss Tour shop.
Abyss Tour Shop, eh? What is in the Abyss Tour Shop?
Well, I mean, you could get your custom Abyss T-shirts and mugs here, and take tours of the Abyss.
And does it
Sure.
look like this collapsed on this building?
I mean, it looks like the roof collapsed and a big chunk of it and crushed it.
Can we still get inside, look around?
Yeah, I mean, you can see that there's like a pathway made in the rubble that somebody has made, or just it's conveniently there for brevity's sake.
Yeah, I'll start searching through the rubble, see what I can find.
I will follow the
Okay.
path.
I'll also follow the path.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are in the rubble looking around. Caitlin, what are you doing?
I will follow the path as well.
Okay. All right, Sully, give me a perception check.
23.
Yeah, you're moving like pieces of rubble around. The other three have gone inside. And you hear clicking noises like the hooves of llamas as they approach.
I will look towards the llama hooves.
Okay, you see two Azures riding on llamas approaching your position.
Who were they fighting for again? They were fighting for Asmodeus. I don't remember. Well, we don't have our Azure with us, but I will stand up and say, Aelin Wilnut, what brings you to the ruins of Korranberg?
Your demise.
So yeah, you get the two Azures spot you, and one looks at the other and says, "I believe we left one." And he throws an axe at you.
Unfriendly bastard.
23.
That would hit, but I'll cast shield.
Okay. It just bounces off. It's a flaming axe that lands to the ground. The other one raises up on the llama on its back legs and charges you.
Just for that, I'm taking your llamas.
It swings at you with its warhammer. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
I'm gonna have to borrow
So a
that.
dwarf-looking thing with a warhammer on a llama. Critical strike.
Yep.
I feel like that has to be on a t-shirt somewhere.
So 10 bludgeoning damage and 11 fire damage as it strikes you. Then the llama attacks with its two hooves. It misses.
What does a llama war cry sound like?
Alright, initiative.
Do we hear this?
I'll give you guys a chance in a second.
I got an initiative of 1.
Mesmerized by the warhammer, by the Azure Llama attack.
It's like, so that's what it looks like.
Wow. The other one grabs the axe and throws it at you again, another fire axe. And 17 misses with the warhammer A 21 and an 18.
Both miss.
The llama strikes. 23.
That hits unless my shield is still up because I haven't had my turn yet.
Yeah, we'll say it's still up. So it just bounces off it. And you can see the llama has grown angry.
It's got levels in barbarian.
Sully, you're up.
Its wool turns like softer. That's how it expresses anger. So one's right up next to me. The other one's
At a
further.
distance, yeah, throwing axes at you.
I'm going to cast a twin disintegrate on both of the Azers. So they have to make a DC 19 dex save.
Okay. Wow, look at that. A natural 20 and a 1.
So that's like a 10, right?
Yeah. So, is it disintegrate? They take no damage?
Yeah, disintegrate the 15.
Okay, you don't have to roll. 1 is disintegrated. So you tell me which one you want gone.
The one right next to me, I guess.
Yeah, you disintegrate him right off right there. The other one definitely moves out of the way and like swings underneath the llama and then swings right back up on top of it. Everybody inside, go ahead and give me a perception roll with advantage.
Hey, all right, 19.
2 5s.
12.
Okay. So Rothgar Moonflower, you hear a ruckus outside. Caitlin has tuned out the cries of the llama because she had to deal with it for that airship ride. So.
Oh, makes sense now.
As my move action after I disintegrate that guy, I am trying to mount the llama.
You're too tall, you bastard. That's my new mount. Since we don't have my ants.
Okay, so you guys can give me an initiative roll.
Gosh. 11.
All right.
12.
Go ahead, Caitlin.
Ooh, 21.
Okay. You see Moonflower and Rothgar start to run back outside. Do you wish to follow them?
Sure.
Okay. As you run outside, you see Sully attempting to mount a llama. You can go with that however you want to. And there is another Azure on a llama. So you can choose to do what you want. You can attack the Azure or the llama. Give Sully help so he has advantage when he tries to mount the llama.
Or stop the man that is clearly assaulting that llama.
So I guess I will attack the Azure.
Okay.
Yay. 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Team bludgeoning.
All right.
14 to hit.
Just it clinks off his shield.
29 to hit.
Yep.
11 bludgeoning. Final attack is a 1.
All right.
Yeah.
Another percentage roll.
70.
Okay.
God.
He's been the knight for... Okay, you get to... Let's see, we got... Give me a roll 8-sider.
Okay. A 3.
Ah, okay. And you're doing... is this flurry of blows?
Yeah.
Okay. Reroll for the attack.
So 6, so 18 to hit?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think an 18 hits Rothgar.
Nope.
Okay. So as you swing and hit the Azure one, and you clank off its shield, and then you're kind of spun around and you swing and almost hit Rothgar. But you do have inspiration every game, so if you want to re-roll that, you can.
No, I'm going to keep track of how many ones I can manage.
Okay.
I thought he might try to hit Rothgar for real.
All right. Moonflower.
So there's just the one Azure that Shaylin and Rothgar are fighting.
Yeah, yeah. The other one's been
And that's it.
disintegrated. There is no trace of any brains.
Tentacles rise up slightly, and they start pulsing with a purplish energy, and he casts Blight on the remaining Azure.
Okay.
That's a con save.
I got a 13.
That does not make it. It's 37 damage.
Yeah. So yeah, it withers away. It's the fire kind of flickers out, and it's like a dead husk falls to the ground.
I'll just look at Sully and say, "Did you find anything useful?"
Sully, give me a handle animal. They have that in this edition?
Animal handling, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a luck roll to reroll it. 18.
Okay. Yeah. You managed to get on the Azure, on the Llama, but it does not like you very much. It's trying to reach back and bite you.
I'm going to try and get on the other one.
Okay. Give me a similar roll.
No, it's cocked on. 9. Real close to a natural 20, but not quite.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage as you attempt to get on it, and it kicks you.
Hey, you little shit.
Moonflower sees Rothgar and Sully now on llamas, and he feels left out.
I didn't make it on the llama, I don't think.
Yeah. You could mount his llama if you wish.
I'm going to search. You contemplate that. I'm searching the Asia for like food or something.
For
Rothgar presumably leave the llama side. Moonflower goes and attempts to climb him up as well.
Okay, give me a animal handling. There we go.
This is the first time I've ever used this skill. This is a 15.
Yep, you managed to get on the llama, but it's not happy with you either, and it's trying to bite you.
Too bad I can't use charm on llamas.
Does the Azure have any like food that would seem appropriate for these things?
Mm-mm. No, there's no. He doesn't have any food on him.
I bastards! And I kick the body. Walk away. Come on, we're looking for something. I don't know what, but we're looking.
Can I
Just imagine the llama farms we can create to make extra money selling wool.
At this point, you hear Lard's voice. Is it safe? And he comes out from under like one of the pieces of rubble. Is it good?
Yeah, we told you it was.
Okay.
It's great. Can I cast suggestion on the llama and like make a deal with it, in that it tolerates and enjoys my company, and in return, I don't know, I can return it to its llama brethren.
Yeah, go ahead and cast it. You could go ahead and do that. I guess it gets a saving throw.
Yes. That's a con, I believe.
Wisdom.
Oh, you're right, wisdom. I still haven't fixed that stuff.
Okay. All right. So, you cast the spell, and then you hear a voice in your mind. Okay, the message has been sent.
I'm going to cast guidance on myself and continue trying to break this animal.
Okay, roll again.
That's at least a 20.
Okay. Yeah, it stops trying to bite you.
I speak to the llama and say I accept.
Okay. So you have successfully... You have 2 new mounts now.
I think this llama and I are going to get along.
Or they eat hearts or something?
Let's say that I'm going to be cooking for 2 from now on.
All right, so you guys are going to search outside here, or are you going to go back in?
I'll go in with them this time.
Okay. All right, so you guys proceed inside. Let's take a quick 5-minute break right there.
Okay.
Multi-classing into Warlock now, Pacts of the Llama. What powers would a llama grant?
I think the llama becomes the warlock with Moonflower as the patron.